Hey, Josh, how can you hear me here?
I got you good.
All right, good. Um, the numbers say it was a career day. For you, did it feel like a career day, your performance here in the opener?
Well, I mean, obviously, I'm happy that we won a game. I'm also happy the way we won it. We had to we had to overcome some adversity. Those two fumbles early on, I can't do. I can't put ourselves in a position where we have points and take those points away from us. A couple misses here or there, but overall, our guys did what they were asked to do. They caught the ball, they made some plays. John Brown was great today. Steph was great today. A lot of key third downs that we got. Protection held up, outstanding. And then our defense came out and they played their tails off. So the way we won it, yes, I'm happy. But at the same time, we got a lot to work on, a lot to grow from. I expected, things to kind of hit the fan at some point during the game in week one with no preseason. And luckily, it didn't hurt us too bad, but we got to be better. We left a lot out there and we know that.
And when it comes to those moments with some of those fumbles, we've seen them in the past. We've talked to you about them in the past. What is it? Is it something we know you're so conscious about, but they still seem to creep up?
Yeah, the first one, I just got to do a better job. I felt like there was nobody back there, and the guy made a good play, and I just got to hold on to it. The second one, got a little flipped upside down, and braced for impact instead of holding on to the ball. And it's one of those situations you hate to be in. You're kind of flipped upside down and not really knowing what to do. But at the end of the day, the football is the most important thing, and I gotta remember that during those situations. And it's something that we haven't been hit live, for 7 months now. So it's going to take some getting used to. But at the same time, it's something that we're going to have to work on, every week.
Thanks a lot, Josh.
Hey, Josh, Chris Brown here. The way you came out today with 10 and 11 personnel heavy all through the first half, pretty much, with a few exceptions when you got down by the goal line. How productive did you feel that was for you through the course of the first half in light of how successfully you guys really moved the ball and stayed on the field?
Yeah, I think our first 5 drives, we didn't punt. We had opportunities to score, and those two turnovers by me, I can't have those. But we were moving the ball how we wanted to. Our guys were getting open. We understand the guys that we have are tough for defenses to cover, for a long period of time. And when I'm able to escape the pocket, and our guys did a great job today of scramble rules and getting open and making some plays in the end zone. You saw Zach Moss, a rookie, find a lane, and I was fortunate to put it on him. He made the catch, and it's what you love to see. Those live reps that you don't really get in practice, but when you're in the game, you have good communication like we have, like we've had. That's the results you're going to see.
Great, thank you.
Hi, Josh. Congrats on the win and for throwing 300 yards for the first time in your career. We saw the balance between, you seem to be focusing on John Brown in the first half and then Stephon Diggs kind of coming on through the second half. What is it about those two guys that helps you as a quarterback?
Well, one, they're extremely smart football players. They know how to get open. They're just fun to play with. They communicate, they talk. And the things that they can do, not a lot of guys in this league can do what they can do. They're constantly getting open. They're making plays. You saw some run after the catch today. I threw Steph one ball at 2 yards. He made 2 guys miss and ended up getting 8 or 9. And that's what you'd love to see, with your 1 and 2 receivers. And, I really wouldn't say we got a 1 and a 2. I think we got 2 1s. John Brown consistently played well last year, and I don't expect anything less this year. You saw what he did today. And then, third down and opportunities for Cole, making guys miss when he's got a good matchup. So it's something that we're still going to work on, and I expect things to continue to get better between us, the communication, the familiarity. I'm super excited for what we got.
And then from our vantage point, it seemed like if this was a normal situation, this stadium would have been rocking, especially in the first half. What was it like for you to have a big play and silence?
It was weird for sure. We definitely miss Bills Mafia. We wish they could be in the stands for us, and hopefully sometime in the near future, our wish can come true there. But their presence was deeply missed, and there's nothing like playing in front of Bills Mafia. The energy, the excitement, how crazy it gets. But we're making do with what we got, and at least we're playing some football now.
Thank you, Josh. Appreciate it.
Hey, Josh, it's Marcel. Can you hear me, man?
Yep, I got you, Marcel. Good to see you.
All right, cool. Thanks, man. Week one for all of us, man. I'm trying to make sure I'm coming across here. But, I mean, going off a previous question, you guys played a lot of empty, a lot of 4 receiver personnel, a lot of shotgun. I mean, this is like the most weapons you've probably had at any stage of your career. Did the game feel more comfortable to you? Did it feel more fun being out there with basically so many options at your disposal?
100%. And, we started off with a lot of really good play calls to kind of get me in a rhythm. I think I did a good job today of letting the game come to me and not trying to force things early on. And I know people want to see the deep to Steph and deep to John. And, I want to throw those, but got to be smart and check down when necessary. And I think that's what we did a good job of today. Our guys underneath were patient. And when they caught the ball, they made some guys miss and got some yards after the catch. So, again, I expect us to continue to get better. There's a lot of things that we left out there, missing John in the end zone, the 2 fumbles, obviously, and, a couple of times we put the ball in harm's way too often. So we'll clean that up and looking forward to, a tough one down in Miami next week.
All right. Thanks, Josh.
Hey, Josh, John Worrell, AP.
Good to see you, War.
You got me? How you doing?
Yeah,
How you
I
doing?
got you.
Good.
I'm doing good. How are you?
Good. Congrats on the win and the 300 yards. Now, how important was it to have, kind of following off Marcel's question, how important was it to have, the weapons that you had available to take advantage of in the passing game, knowing how tough Greg Williams' defense is in running? How much did you need to take advantage of that? And when you did, how much did that help boost this offense's confidence?
I mean, I think if you look back to last year, they were one of the tops in the leagues in stopping the runs. So we understood that was an uphill battle there. So we wanted to start off and get the ball into our playmakers' hands outside and let them do their thing. And I think we did a good job, moving the ball late with the running game. And we still got to find more ways to get in the end zone. We left too many points out there. But again, I take that, that responsibility upon myself. And we'll learn from it, and we'll watch the film, and we'll be over it tomorrow. And then, like I said, we're working for next Sunday now.
Thank you.
Hey, Josh, good to see you. Kind of, it seems to be the topic of all of the conversations here, this 300-yard game. Does that mean anything to you? Like, did you go into this season thinking, like, I need to surpass that milestone, or is that just one of those stats that people seem to talk about that really doesn't matter?
It's one of those stats that it doesn't matter. The only thing I care about is the only stat I care about is the points on the scoreboard. As long as we got more than the other team, that's all I'm really focused about. But, I am happy I helped put our team in a position to win a football game today. And, we're going to need more of that. We're going to need some better decision-making out of me, some better throwing, and obviously got to take care of the football, and that's the key to this game, who can, one, score the most and turn the ball over the less. So, or turn the ball over the least. But again, we'll learn from it. And again, this week's going to be probably pretty heavy on ball security. And, it's no fault to my own, but something I'll work on.
Thanks, man.
Hey, Josh. So it looked to me like you were, and I know you can't ignore the stuff that wasn't great for you, and you've already talked about that. But overall, comfort level, all those different looks and formations, and the way you were managing it, you just seemed more in control to the naked eye. How did it feel for you out there?
I think it felt how you saw. I think Dave's put in a great game plan. Our staff did a great job of coaching up our guys, and we did a good job of executing. And again, we cleaned up a few things here or there. We put some more points on the board, and that's the name of the game is for the offense is scoring as much as we can. And we didn't do a good enough job of that today. But again, you got to look at the positives. I think we did more good than bad. We moved the ball how we wanted to move it. Our guys got open. The protection was fantastic. Time of possession was 40 minutes to 20 minutes. I think, there's pretty balanced, 300 passing, 100 rushing. But again, I got to do a better job of taking care of the football and allowing ourselves to put some more points on, especially when we're down close in field goal range, and our guys are doing a good job of getting open. So that's something we'll look at and we'll clean up this week and try to improve on that next week.
And it looked like a defining play of what your day was about today was that screen touchdown pass to John Brown. The way you read it, you saw, if you could just walk through that, and that sidearm delivery on point, on timing, I just felt like that one was spoke volumes about the kind of day you
Yeah, so it was a look that we maybe weren't expecting to get there, but as a quarterback, we got to get our quarterbacks got to get the offense out of a bad situation. I made a call. I made a not a great throw. John went down and picked it up off the floor, and our guys got out there, made some key blocks. Steph had a key block on that to spring John free, and John went over to Steph right after and said thank you, gave him a big old high five and a big old hug. Because without that play, without that block, John doesn't score. So, again, it's just a bunch of guys going out there and executing, doing their job, and that's really all we're trying to focus on.
Thanks, Josh.
Yep, thank you, guys.